Welcome guys. In order to make this round jute rug from only Dollar Tree items, you're gonna need 23 decorative ropes from Dollar Tree and 2 bags of glue sticks for your hot glue gun, and then of course your glue gun. The rope already comes with some tape on the ends, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove that and then put some hot glue on the end so that way it doesn't come undone. So in order to start the center, I make sure to add a little bit of hot glue to each of the sides. Before the hot glue dries, I start to roll it on itself to create a little bit of a spiral. And then you'll just keep adding glue and rolling it onto itself until you get to this size. And now we're ready to continue this onto the floor. So you grab a sheet of wax paper and lay that onto the floor in order to prevent hot glue from getting on the floor. So you want to make sure that you add just a light strip of hot glue and then pull the rope tight and hold it down for a few seconds. So that was a slowed down version, but eventually you'll be gluing with one hand and holding the rope down with the other so that you can keep gluing, and this is just to make it go by faster. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. To transition from one rope end to another, you grab one rope end and then you loosen it or even untwist it a little bit, and then you stick the tip of the glue gun in between the rope to kind of almost get some glue on the inside. Without touching the hot glue, just twist it a little bit and hold for a few seconds. And then you grab your pair of scissors and then cut right under the tape line and just give it an extra twist. And then make sure to add plenty of glue on the inside. Hold that for a few seconds and do the same for the new rope end that you're about to add. And now we're going to add a little bit of glue to the rope end and the rug, and add a little bit to the rope end and the sides and piece it together like if it were a puzzle and hold for a few seconds. So after you've kept going, we have finally finished and we are ready to secure the ends by using the same technique that I showed you. Except for this time, we're going to cut diagonally with the point of the scissors aiming towards the rug. We want to make sure that we add plenty of hot glue to the rug to secure the end, and even put a little bit of hot glue on the outside to make sure that there's no loose ends. So here it is. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. I even love the fact that it has so many different tones from each of the ropes being so different. And now onto the questions that you guys submitted. So I tried to answer as much as I could throughout the tutorial, but here are some that I did not get to, so I'm answering it here. Do you think this would work as placemats? The answer is yes. It would be made the same exact way, obviously just as a smaller circle. The other one is how much glue did it take? I think I answered that with I used 2 Dollar Tree glue stick bags in total. Do you think it could be made into other shapes like rectangle or square? I think the answer for that would be yes as well. So instead of creating a circle in the beginning, you would almost maybe create a strip and then bring it around and create a strip and then keep that going so you create your rectangle or your square. So another question was, how did you keep it even and not let it get crooked? So the fact that I laid down the wax paper and kept it on the ground is what kept it pretty even. And the other question is, how long did it take you? So I'm going to be really transparent. It took me a lot longer than I thought. At some point I was thinking, is this worth it? Okay, but knowing the regular prices of these things, it's worth it. But I want to say it took close to like 3.5 hours. I know, but I took lots of breaks. I would say about like 3 hours or so. So another question was, with the amount of ropes that you're actually needing, how do you find that many at Dollar Tree? So you are able to go online to Dollar Tree website and order a case of them and get them delivered to your local Dollar Tree. And it usually takes like less than a week to arrive, so I would say that's the easiest, and to be hunting around and hoping that you find some. So one of the biggest questions that I got is, do you have anything on the bottom, anything that it's glued to? So I glued it to itself. I have nothing on the bottom of this, and for where it's going, I feel like that's fine for me. If you're needing it to be more sturdy or slip resistant, I'll go ahead and show you a couple tips that you can add to the rug. But let me show you, if I pick it up, just how sturdy it really is by itself. I wouldn't really put it in like where there's gonna be table and chairs are gonna be dragged over it and things like that, because it's not sewn together, it's just glued, but that's just my recommendation. So if you want yours to be more sturdy or slip resistant, at Dollar Tree I got this. So I would get like this mattress cover. It's inverted, but just basically lay it out and maybe lay the rug in the middle of this, cut it out, and then glue it to that round material that you just cut out. That way it's more sturdy, but like I said, it's pretty sturdy just how it is. And if you're needing it to be slip resistant, then you can just get this non-slip rug underlay from Dollar Tree. It's a large square, so lay the round rug over it, trace it, cut it out, and then glue that to the bottom of the rug you just made. Okay, so here's me picking it up to show you how sturdy it really is, and the fact that it doesn't just fall apart. But like I said, if it were to start coming apart, you can just glue it back together. I'm shaking it, and nothing's slipping or happening.